Ratan Tata never built his reputation by shouting. He didn't dominate headlines with loud promises or viral soundbites. He didn't sell dreams of overnight success. In fact, for much of his life, he was underestimated, quietly dismissed, and often misunderstood, even inside the very company he would later transform. Yet today, Ratan Tata is remembered not just as a business leader, but as a symbol of integrity in a world that often rewards the opposite. His story isn't about speed, it's about patience. It isn't about domination, it's about responsibility. And that is exactly why it matters now more than ever. Growing up without certainty, Ratan Tata was born into privilege, but not into stability. His parents separated when he was young, and he was raised by his grandmother. The emotional distance, the quiet loneliness, and the pressure of carrying a famous family name shaped him deeply. He learned early that titles don't guarantee belonging. While the Tata name commanded respect, it also carried expectations he wasn't sure he could meet. He was shy, introverted, and uncomfortable with attention. Unlike many future CEOs, he didn't grow up dreaming of power. He grew up trying to find purpose. After studying architecture and management in the United States, Ratan Tata returned to India not as a future chairman, but as a trainee. He worked on factory floors. He shoveled limestone. He watched machines break down and people struggle. This wasn't a publicity move. It was an education. Many leaders learn business from boardrooms. Ratan Tata learned it from the ground. That experience shaped how he viewed employees, not as resources, but as people whose dignity mattered. It also taught him something critical. Leadership is earned through understanding, not inheritance. When Ratan Tata became chairman of Tata Group in 1991, skepticism followed him everywhere. Veteran executives doubted him. Critics questioned his experience. Some believed he was too soft, too quiet, too idealistic to lead a sprawling industrial empire. India itself was changing rapidly, opening its economy to the world. Competition intensified, pressure mounted. Instead of reacting defensively, Ratan Tata did something unexpected. Tata Group was vast but fragmented. Companies operated independently, sometimes competing with one another. Legacy mattered more than alignment. Ratan Tata knew that respecting tradition didn't mean preserving inefficiency. He centralized strategy. He pushed for accountability. He encouraged innovation where comfort had settled in. These decisions were deeply unpopular at first. Resistance was fierce, but he believed leadership meant making decisions that would be understood later, not applauded immediately. This is where many leaders fail, choosing approval over responsibility. In an environment where shortcuts were common, Ratan Tata insisted on ethics, even when it cost money. He believed trust was the most valuable currency a business could hold. Deals were walked away from, opportunities were declined, reputation mattered more than growth. He once said that if you want to build a lasting business, you must be prepared to lose opportunities that compromise your values. That belief shaped Tata Group's identity, not as the most aggressive conglomerate, but as one of the most respected. Ratan Tata didn't believe Indian companies should think small. Under his leadership, Tata Group acquired global brands like Tetley, Chorus, and Jaguar Land Rover. These moves shocked critics who believed Indian firms weren't ready for such ambition. The Jaguar Land Rover acquisition in particular was seen as risky, even reckless. Yet Ratan Tata believed in long-term thinking over short-term fear. He gave the company autonomy. He invested patiently, and years later it became one of Tata Group's greatest successes. The lesson was clear. Vision without patience is just noise. Not every bet paid off. The Tata Nano, envisioned as the world's most affordable car, struggled. Critics labeled it a failure. Headlines mocked it. Ratan Tata didn't deny the disappointment, but he never called it a mistake. To him, innovation meant accepting that not every idea would win, but every attempt would teach. This mindset is rare in leaders who operate at scale. It requires humility, not just confidence. Ratan Tata often spoke to young professionals with a calm honesty. He warned them not to measure success solely by money or titles. He believed careers should be shaped by contribution, not comparison. He encouraged people to work where they felt aligned, where their values matched the organization's mission. According to him, fulfillment wasn't found by climbing faster. but by building something meaningful over time. Perhaps Ratan Tata's most powerful belief was that leadership is temporary. He didn't see companies as personal empires. He saw them as institutions that must outlive their leaders. This is why succession mattered deeply to him. This is why he stepped aside when the time came, even amid controversy. He believed the true measure of leadership was not how long you stayed, but how well the organization functioned after you left. Today, Ratan Tata is remembered not just for the businesses he built, but for the standards he set. He proved that kindness and competitiveness are not opposites, that ethics and ambition can coexist, that patience can outperform aggression. In a world obsessed with speed, he chose steadiness. In a world chasing attention, he chose substance. If you're building a career, Ratan Tata's life reminds you that integrity compounds over time. Quiet consistency beats loud urgency. Your values shape your trajectory more than your skills alone. If you're building a business, his story teaches that reputation is an asset, leadership is service. Long-term thinking wins when others panic. And if you feel pressure to rush, to prove, to compare, his journey offers reassurance. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room to make the deepest impact. Ratan Tata didn't chase success. He built systems that allowed success to arrive naturally, and that may be the rarest form of leadership in the modern world. If you find today's video helpful and informative, please kindly hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell.